Hello, I'm Helen, Head of SEO at Reflect Digital, and we're back for this week's Reflect Roundup. So I'm going to start off talking about the Google Mobile First Index. So Google did a bit of a heckin' bamboozle by telling us that they were planning to start rolling this out in 2018, but as a shock change of events, they decided to start rolling it out now. So we saw that there were some tests in this area going on, but Google has now said that they are beginning to roll out the Mobile First Index with a small selection of websites. So what do? Do you start panicking or something else? Well, essentially, if you've got a responsive website, you don't need to worry, because it should be that your website experience is exactly the same on your mobile as it is on a desktop, and you don't need to be concerned by this change of indexing. But if you have a separate mobile website to a desktop site, then you do need to be at least a little bit concerned. Now is a really good time to audit your mobile site, because essentially the way it's going to work now is that instead of Google crawling and indexing your desktop website and using that to determine where your mobile website should rank in the search results, it's going to be the other way around. So it used to be a bit of an issue in that if someone had a separate mobile website to their desktop site, they might have loads and loads of really good engaging content on their desktop site, but not much at all on their mobile site. So if a mobile user was searching in Google and got given a particular website as the best search result and they clicked on it, they could have quite a misleading experience clicking through to the mobile site. So that's why Google started changing the way that they're indexing. But if you do have a separate mobile site to your desktop site, then you need to look at how well it's optimized. So is there content that's as rich and engaging on your mobile site as there is on your desktop site? Have you optimized it for the particular keywords that you're looking to target? Have you made sure that the experience on mobile is really good? If not, you need to start right now, because this is going live. And Google has also said that they're not going to tell us when they've finished rolling out the Mobile First Index, because there's always going to be outliers and they just can't really confirm that they've done it. So it's going live now. That means we need to start working now, making sure that your mobile experience is as good, if not better, than your desktop experience. So moving on, Google My Business. Now, I seem to be reporting on this every other week, because Google seems to be introducing new changes and developments to the way they have features or stuff is displayed in their local knowledge panel. So recent updates have included the likes of being able to add internal pictures. So you can show what your car dealership looks like on the inside, or give people a bit of a tour around your hotel. So this is just a new feature that Google's rolled out, one of the many. Another one is that you can now book straight from the Google My Business listing without having to go through to a website. So if you want to book a table or haircut or shave, you don't even have to visit that particular website to book. As long as you're partnering with someone like Book a Table or one of the several partners that Google has named, you can just set up your Google My Business listing to allow for that booking to take place straight from the SERPs. If you're already partnered with the likes of Book a Table to take your bookings online, then you've probably already got this feature. Well, if you're in the US, the rest of us are going to have to wait a little bit for it to roll out. But essentially, there's not much more you'll need to do, which is quite exciting, really, because it's just another way of you getting leads straight from the search results. Easy. What else have they done recently? So they did roll out a feature to Google Maps for the iPhone app, whereby you could work out how many calories you would be burning by walking a particular distance rather than, say, getting the train or driving. And just to make it even more guilt-inducing, they showed you in the equivalent number of mini cupcakes that those calories would equate to. So you could see that if you chose to drive to work rather than walk to work, you have not burnt off the 4 cupcakes that you ate at the weekend, for instance. Now, people didn't really like this, because no one wants to be feeling bad about themselves on a Monday morning, thinking about that Saturday night binge of ice cream and donuts. So Google rolled it back after less than 24 hours, I think. So it was a nice try, Google. It was a good idea, but perhaps you needed to work out some tweaks first, like making it optional so people weren't faced with this guilt-inducing information every time they were looking for directions somewhere. Oh well, they tried. Now, finally, in a bit of paid search news, I'm branching out a bit, we're going to look at the online and offline integration that Google is rolling out for the new holiday shopping season. So obviously Christmas, Black Friday, all of that is big deal for online marketers, and Google is trying to integrate the way that they report on people who have conducted searches online and then actually gone to a physical building like a shop, for instance. So one of the changes they're doing is starting to update the paid shopping ads with actual stock information. So for instance, if you are looking for Beauty and the Beast tea set near me, you might get a load of shopping results that are locally based to you with information about who actually has the tea set in stock. So if it's Christmas Eve and you have promised your child this really expensive and much wanted toy for Christmas, but you've forgotten to get it for them or you've left it too late, then Google is stepping up on your behalf and showing you where you need to go and where has it in stock. So really interesting and something to investigate further if you do any kind of online e-commerce, I would say. So that's it for this week. Join me again next week.